Yeah, yeah, we good, we good, bro.
All right, all right. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right. First and foremost, we're going to turn toward the east. Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakakwadash. All right, we're going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching His truth. All right, we're at GMS Memphis camp. We out here with a quick lesson, just going in the spirit, of just things that's going on. All right, things that are happening in the world. Things that are being prophesied about. And one thing I wanted to go into was just simp ass jakes, man. A lot of jakes, man, simping over the woman. Get Isaiah 3 and verse 12. Because Jake, man, basically we had, I don't even say it's a situation, a little, Jake come past the camp, had his woman with him. She was basically dressed, half naked, had a box showing, leading him, by the way, walking in front of him. Then he decides to turn around and come back, acting like he's inquiring. But then Jake got his phone out directly, particularly in my face. I don't know why he went to the white man destiny sign first. Then he just raised the camera up in my face. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you, man? You wouldn't do nobody in the world like that. Why the fuck you coming up with a camera holding it in our face, man? Ask a question. At least ask if you can do that. Because you had some more bites that walked by earlier, and they asked if they could, take pictures or whatever. That would have been a respectable thing to do.
Yep.
But the nigga, oh yeah, I respect what y'all doing. No, you don't, man. And you went in there at camp. Ty's basically like, nah, you don't respect what we doing, because if you did, you would have came up in a respectable manner, in a respectable fashion. But it is, where here it is where Jake is, being led by the woman. So she was probably the one that told him to turn around and go see what they talking about. She might have even said she was gonna go back.
Right.
I'm gonna go see what they talking about. He just turned around and tried to act like,
he was concerned.
he was interested. Nah, bro, you know what it was. You came up and you did what your woman told you to do, man. So a lot of these simps, man, they gonna get dealt with. And the days and times we coming into, you can't have that spirit, man, of being led by the woman. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how much you love her. You gotta be a man. And that happens a lot in the truth. Is Jacob finally get him a woman, and you end up folding, man. End up letting her lead you right out of this thing, man. So you got to be a man when it comes to dealing with women. You got to be a man in this truth, man. But read that, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Women rule over them. You see? Hey, Jake is in that spirit, man. Of putting the woman first. That Jahim spirit, man. The black woman is the queen and all of that. Nah, man. We understand what the scriptures say about the woman, and she has her purpose, but it's not over the man. Get that in. You want to get some? I'll grab it. It's in Corinthians. The order of things, man.
Yeah, 2 Corinthians 11.
2 Corinthians, okay, come.
I think it's 2 Corinthians 11. Start at verse 3 where you want. I got a precept for you, though.
You got it.
This is Isaiah 42, verse 8. Remember this, and show yourselves men.
Yep.
Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Yep. Hey, show yourselves men. You got to be a man in this thing, man. You can't just fall into the world. What the world pushes on. Put the woman first, man, and doing whatever it takes to please your woman, man. Hey, that's what this world and this society is all about, man. That's why we call it a queendom, man. This is Esau, Edom's kingdom, and he pushes that put the woman first shit, man. When he doesn't even believe that. The Rothschilds, man, you think they letting women run their households and decisions they make? Hell nah, man. Women ain't got no say. As a matter of fact, a lot of these Edomites have that mindset, man. They'll put hands on their woman, man. these judges. I know a judge in particular. I ain't gonna say his name, but shit, his woman bucked up, man. He tore her. Yeah, he tore her ass up, man.
Yeah.
That's how he get out. He saw. I don't believe. He'll push that,
Yeah.
but he don't believe it, and not in his household. You know.
Yeah.
So nah, man, we gotta have the mindset of, hey, we're the men, we're the prize, man. You know, it ain't just we just saying that. Now this is facts. Okay, the Lord dealing with us.
Yep.
So this is I think it's verse.
He started 3. 2 Corinthians 11 and 3.
I think it's First Corinthians.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, this is 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3. It says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach is the Most High. Right. So, hey, the man is the head of the woman.
Yep.
You see? Hey, we're the lead, man. You start following behind that woman, man. You going off out of order. Brother brought that precept out at camp. You know? So hey, that's the thing with this world, man, and how Jake is. Jake just does things completely out of order, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
This whole society is completely out of order, but that's just one of many. You know, one of many things is following behind your woman, man. Got your head stuck up her ass.
And because a woman ain't meant to lead a man.
Yep.
Like a woman was created to follow a man. Like for her to make you do something like, as it says in the scriptures, hey, many have ran out their wits for a woman.
I had that. Yep.
Hey, caused men to die, be
Yep.
locked up in jail. Hey, you see with Eve, he started with Eve and everything. Hey, Adam, he transgressed. Listen to his wife Eve. Even with King Solomon, worshiping false gods. Like that's why the scripture said the things was written aforetime were written
yep.
for our learning. So the men that have erred, you know, from the truth, had went out their ways, following out the women's. Hey, you supposed to be learning after them. Like women, hey, listen to a woman, hey, it never goes good.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, you'll read some more down on that 1 Corinthians, y'all?
Come. Yep. It's 1 Corinthians. Back in 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 4, it says, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
Yeah, so the Lord, you know, he's showing you the order of prayer within a man and a woman. It's even a different order when a man comes to the Lord to pray than for when a woman comes to the Lord to pray. And it's going to explain why. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. It says, for if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. It says, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of the Most High.
So the man is the image of the Most High, not the woman. The man is the image of, when the Lord made men in his image, it began with the actual man.
Right.
The man is the image. The Most High is masculine. He's a man. He's not a woman. Okay? So the man is more representative of Yahweh Hashem Shai than the woman, which automatically that would put the man over the woman, because the man is more a resemblance of the Most High, of God.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, but the woman is the glory of the man.
The woman is the glory of the man. So the Lord made the woman for the man a helpmeet.
Yep.
You know, we read that in Genesis.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
It says, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man.
And this is what a society has completely destroyed the natural order of things by turning that order upside down.
Yep.
Where the woman is esteemed as the prize. You know, the wife being happy is what these men's life are tailored around that woman being happy.
Yep.
No, because just like you was talking about the guy at camp Saturday, you know, he talking about he a stand up guy. I'm a stand up guy. You know, well, no. According to what the scriptures say, show yourselves men. You was a stand up guy. The woman wouldn't have been walking around with her panties on.
Yep.
You know, because before he even came up, me and you was addressing that.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
We was talking among, because the brother was, Anah was teaching,
Yep.
and you know, we holding posts, of course, and listening, and observing and watching like we commanded to do. We see this nigga woman walking before we see him.
Yep. In front of him.
In front of him.
Yeah.
And then she got on panties. I mean, they basically is panties.
Yeah.
If I can see your camel toe, I can see your everything. Them panties.
Yep.
You know, they call them yoga pants. Fuck that. Them panties, man.
Yep.
That shit's supposed to be at home with your husband. You don't supposed to wear that out. A man shouldn't allow his woman to wear that. Because he's the head and his woman is supposed to be covered. That's what the scriptures are saying. Your woman is supposed to be covered. Go ahead.
Yep. It says, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. For this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. Because the angels are men. Ain't no feminine angels. The angels are men. Okay? So you supposed to be covered up. Go ahead.
Yep. Keep going.
Yep.
Okay. It says verse 11 says, nevertheless, neither is the man without the woman, neither the woman without the man in the Lord. For as the woman is of the man, even so is the man also by the woman. But all things are the Most High.
Right. So there's a perfection of a man and a woman being joined together. It's needful for a man to have a woman, just as a woman is needful for a man. You know, that's the perfect union that the Lord made.
Right.
It's for a man to be with a woman, not a man with a man, not a woman with a woman, but a man with a woman. That's the perfect order. Go ahead.
It says, judge in yourselves, is it commonly that women pray unto the Most High uncovered? Doeth not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him?
Yeah. And nature goes into, if you get the blue letter word for nature, it'll say the force of the laws. If a brother want to fact check and pull it up, we're going to keep going. You know, when you see that part in the biblical outline of biblical usage, just get it.
Yep.
You know, you can bring it out. If you got it already? Yeah, go ahead.
This is the word.
Yeah, just state where you reading this information from and the Greek word call number, and then you can just play the. You can let the Greek say. Let the Greek speak Greek.
Strong's G 5449. Fusis.
As the outline of biblical usage, it says nature, the nature of things, the force,
And then gonna
laws.
start over here instead of starting on the other side. Then gonna start over here.
Hey, you can't make this up, bro.
Nah.
This is crazy. As Satan put the spirit on them to do, man.
It says the outline of biblical usage. It says nature, the nature of things, the force, laws, order of nature, as opposed to what is monstrous, abnormal, perverse, as opposed to what has been produced by the art of man.
Yeah. So anything outside, let's move.
Yeah,
keep
come,
teaching.
bro.
So anything outside of the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh,
Boy, that's crazy.
It's perverse, man. It's perverse. And a woman ruling over a man, that's perverse. A
Yep.
woman being uncovered, that's perverse. You know? And a man coming up interrupting men in their speech, that's perverse.
Right.
And you know, yeah, it was totally, completely disrespectful. You know, for him to come up and just put his camera in your face.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man, because, hey, the proper thing to do would have been like what the Moabites did, man. you know, which was asked. Just simply asked, hey, is it okay? Yeah, is it okay if I take pictures? Can I record or whatever? And then we would have gave you an answer.
Yep.
But you come up, man, and just don't say nothing. Don't ask. You just, you know what I'm saying, randomly just pull your damn phone out and start recording us, man.
Just like I was saying, come on.
Somebody, okay.
Just like I was saying, concerning that situation, because him being with his woman out half naked, if we would have came up to his woman, you know, somebody, I ain't gonna say we, because we don't do shit like that, but you know, if somebody was to come up to his woman and recording her box, her camera, man, ooh, that thing, ooh, look at that, ooh, wee. You know, you would have been disrespected.
Yep.
You know, you'd have been ready to fight. You wouldn't even been ready to reason and talk. You know, you wouldn't have been nice about it. So that's the same thing as we are the Lord's woman. You know, you coming up, recording us, disrespecting us in that manner. You know, but see, you Jakes, you're gonna learn the order eventually.
Yep.
And the way that you're gonna learn the order is not through rude speech. It's gonna be through action and bloodshed.
Right.
You know, actually laying on to the hands.
Hey,
not by men's strength either.
Cause bro, I was telling you, I was like, bro, I wanted to cuss him out. That was light. I didn't even say shit.
Yeah.
I just cussed. And what I was saying was just, like brother said, rude speech.
Yeah.
It wasn't directed at you or nothing. I was just like, man, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I mean? Like, that ain't me really coming at you, bro. If I could have easily cussed you the fuck out, but then thinking of where I was at in the situation, like, bro, it ain't even worth it.
Yeah.
What's the point of arguing with this nigga? I already know he ain't listening. He just coming up to show out for this woman. You're gonna play tough guy in front of her. That's what's gonna get a lot of Jake hurt too, man. The woman, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to be tough for the woman, trying to do what she wants you to do, is gonna get a lot of Jake put to death, man. You know? But he knew he could get away with that. He wouldn't have done that to nobody else. You wouldn't have done an Edomite like that. You wouldn't have done one of these other nations like that. If you saw them, they had something going, you would have been telling her to calm down. Hey, be quiet. We won't go past making too much noise or going around them like that. You would have been more respectful.
Yep.
But in his mind, you know, hey, them niggas, man, I can do this. You know, fuck what they talking about. But hey, it's a judgment coming for that. Cause I saw the brother end up putting a curse on him. You know, so hey, Lord gonna deal with you simps, man. He gonna deal with a lot of you jakes, man, that have that mindset, man. But did you have something, bro?
Yeah, I got 2 Corinthians 11:3.
Okay.
This the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I fear, lest by any means as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. You know? So these people's minds have been corrupted. You know? Now look at this nigga now.
I want to say he got a baton on him, bro.
Come on, man. Yeah, we just moved all the way from over there. This nigga still coming down here. Let's let that shit go. Let that shit pass. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep, and that's why, and see, look like an Israelite northern king. That's why Esau fucking y'all up first, man. You know?
There ain't even no reason to do that, bro.
You had a whole side over there you can tend to first. We moved from over there. Right. Then we come down here. You still bring your goofy ass down here, man.
Yeah. That's purposely.
And see, that's why the famine of the word is about to come.
Yeah.
See, the famine of the word is about to come. Jake don't want to hear the word. Jake just want to be disruptive. Jake just want to be out of order, man. Okay? And this is all through the seed of the serpent. That's why I brought this out. I'm going to read it again. 2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Hamashiach. You know? And this is what has ultimately, through all this time, has happened and brought us to this time that we in now. Where the woman, the scriptures say, a new thing has been created in the earth. You got it, bro.
Yep, that's the spirit, bro.
This is This is
Isaiah.
Isaiah and Jeremiah, my
Jeremiah.
bad. In Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 22, it said, how long would thou go about, O daughter, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord has created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Yeah. And you get that word compass in the blue letter right there, you know. And this is the type of dominion that we're under, you know. The brother read it earlier. Children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. You know, Esau, Edom, he's worse than a child. You know, no self-control, no patience. All right, always getting into some shit he ain't got no business getting into. You know how you gotta tell it like what you know. Children just they gotta get into something. They gotta figure out. They very experimental. You know. And Esau like fucking the guy that created Frankenstein. And Jake is that Frankenstein, man.
Jekyll.
Yeah.
That it? Nah,
Yeah.
Jekyll and Hyde. Nah.
Yeah. No, that's the doctor with the split personality.
Okay.
But the doctor that created Frankenstein. You know, Jake is the product of Esau.
Yeah.
Like these niggas, these so-called blacks, African Americans, you know, they are a product of Esau Edom, man.
Yep.
Frankenstein, man, he's a Jake, man.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
He's fucked up.
He fucked up. That nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga came up and really said he was a stand-up guy.
Yeah. He said
But
that.
you have no idea what it means to be a stand-up guy. You know? Because the Lord say, show yourselves men, he mean, according to his order, show that you know how to live according to his order.
Yep.
You know? Said, matter of fact, can you get that? Be ye not, that shit fucking you up, ain't it? Be not children.
This shit here, what, bro?
Be not children and if a brother get it, be men in understanding. Yeah, so like you know, we kind of stuttering. You got these guys out here cutting the grass.
Yeah, it's crazy though, bro. Out of all places, you come. You know what I'm saying? We left there. If we was there, you ain't telling me this man will be way down here doing this shit. You know?
Yep.
But it is what it is. That's part of the. You know, that's
Part of the battle.
That's
It's a
part of the
condition of the battle.
Even in nigga Saturday, that's part of it, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta go through this. You gotta take the load.
Yep.
You gotta just, hey, we know what's going on. These people got demons on them, man.
Which we understand they working, and men got, you know, they gotta do their work, true enough. It's like you pull like all this big part.
Man.
You pull right over, you made it your purpose to pull right over there where we had to do that part first.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's in 1 Corinthians chapter 14.
Like in that situation at camp, I could have reacted in a way that could have, you know, caused the ministry to be blamed or a brother to get harmed. You got to use wisdom, you know. You got to use understanding. You got to be men. That's part of being a man.
You know? Not moving up emotion.
Yeah. Now go ahead, bro. Just we'll do it. We can't do nothing. We'll do it. Good. Just make it sharp.
Papa Rashad, grab that in first Ezra 2, first Ezra 4. And then I'm done with speaking on a woman because I really don't even like having to go into that, but it was just something that, you know, I feel like it needed to be said.
Well, it really was a feminine ass nigga.
Yeah.
You know,
you had that though, bro.
Yeah, it really was just a feminine ass nigga. Because he was the cop. Because see, if he had any order, if he had any understanding as a man, he would have knew that was disrespectful. He would have never done that.
Yeah.
So it ain't even more so that it's about the woman, because that being his woman, that's his property. That's his possession that he's supposed to have under control. You know? But it show you that she had more on the terms of, she didn't say shit. She kept her mouth closed. She just stood there and watched him really act like a woman, be feminine. You know?
Like she came around real mean.
Yeah. And that's why she was attracted, you know, which ultimately brought his ass over there.
Yeah. And I think you said that again.
Yeah.
It was like, man, she felt the energy of real men. And I know, bro, she was the one that was coming back. He just, you know, like he wanted to try to take the lead in, but nah, that was your woman, bro. She was leading you anyway. She stopped and wanted to inquire, and you went ahead and tried to take the lead by doing some goofy shit, man.
Yep.
And ultimately you end up getting a curse put on your ass. At least you repent, man.
Yep.
You know, because that was weak. That was weak as hell. You know, but yeah, read that, brother.
I got that at the GNC if you want it.
In the GNT, that's cool. Well, I want to start up though.
Alright.
Yeah, 22. I was gonna get all of them.
Second address. No, the first address, right? First address.
First there's the Salaki. Well, what?
This is First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 22. It said, by this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what Jake do. You see that to this day. Happy wife, happy life. Jake could go to work a 40-hour shift, take all his money, and hand a check over to his woman. You know, and let her pay the bill. Like for example, that show Everybody Hate Chris. His dad used to do that shit. He'll work and then give his money over to the woman and let her pay the bill. I remember one episode, she ended up letting the lights get cut off.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that's your fault.
This nigga working 3 jobs.
3 jobs, and the woman you giving her all your money. The hell out of here, man. That's crazy. That's madness, man. But hey, that's how this side is. That's how Babylon the Great is, man. Put the woman first, man. Let the one, they got the men as we just big, goofy, nobodies that don't know nothing. The woman, she got all the structure. She the smart one. She know how to do this, X, Y, and Z. But hey, at the end of the day, man, the woman she has her purpose. But hey, the man is the prize. The man is what the Lord is dealing with. But
and the woman don't know her purpose anymore because she drunk that venom of the serpent. You know, she ate the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and then she shared it with Adam and fucked him up too.
Yep.
So he accepted the order. So Zerubbabel is really writing a letter to the king, right, to ultimately impress the king with a level of wisdom. But the guy that went before him was being a simp ass nigga and making it seem like the woman was she the most strongest. She's the most powerful thing on earth. Which she is when she's out of when it's out of order.
Yeah, right.
When the man not in his proper order, she is. You know, because the Lord made men to rule the earth, beginning with the house of David, Yahweh Shai in the house of David. You know, the sons of God was made to rule the earth. The men, the Lord say the tabernacle is with men. His tabernacle is with men.
Yep.
But when men are not in their proper order, they allow women, the scripture say, give a woman no to gather abroad, no passage, you know. So this is what's going on in this current world. Women are ruling over the men.
And I got this word, this is the type of kingdom we live in right here. This word right here. It's this matriarch from Google. I might as well get it from the Merriam-Webster. This matriarchy from the Merriam-Webster. It said a woman who rules or dominates a family, group, or state.
Yep.
And it's basically, what Esau gave the women power to do. Like, the woman have more power being on her own than being with a man.
Yep.
You know, got the governmental system,
Yep.
that WIC shit, food stamp, all this government.
Section 8.
Yeah, Section 8.
Yep. Cheaper rent.
And that's why they get up on, they give a man a hard time. We're like, well, what I need you for? Like, I got everything. What can you do for me?
I got the serpent.
Yeah.
I got the serpent.
Yeah, that pride that pride is at an all-time high. That's why a regular man, you can't go up to a woman now, man, and really just, converse with a woman, especially if she feel like she on that level, she getting all these benefits and needs, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
This is her kingdom too, man. The woman on this side, man, they gotta be humble, man. That's when that Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in, man, because these women gonna get humble. Days and times we're coming into, man, hey, women they gonna snap into a Slim Jim, man. They gonna realize, like, shit, I need a man. We need a man to help and take care of us and get us through this.
Yeah, Isaiah 4:1.
Yeah.
It's back at 1 Esdras, chapter 4, verse 23. Yeah, a man taketh his sword and goeth his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon the rivers, and looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he had stolen spoil and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man love his wife better than father or mother. Yeah, a man there be that have run out their wits for a woman.
Yeah, many there be run out of their wits for women, man. And you see that at an all-time high, man. You see a lot of men going out their mind, because when you go into wits, that's what it's going into, man. Your mind, your wits. They going out of their wits for a damn woman. The box can't be that good, but you got men that they have that mindset, man. They can't lose them. They're willing to put you to death, put the woman to death and themselves, all over the woman, whatever it takes, man. But you can't have that mindset, man. Especially men in the truth. We done seen many men fall out because of the woman, man. So we're not saying, hey, the woman is not powerful, she don't have strength, but you're not supposed, as men, you're not supposed to give your strength over to that, man. Looking at the generations of old, we got many examples of what happens when you let the woman take control and you follow and lead her. It's always going to end bad, man. It's like I say, keep using the example of Jake at the camp, man. Hey, your best bet would have been telling her to, hey, nah, baby, we're going to keep going on down the street. We're going to keep it moving.
Yeah.
But, hey, you didn't have the balls. You was too into that woman,
You had to be a servant for her.
Yeah, man, being a servant for her. And what happened? You ultimately, man, got a curse put on your ass, man. And if you don't snap out of it, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Point blank, period. You got it, bro.
I got it in the GNT, that part.
All right.
And yeah, and when you read it, keep going on it, because it's still,
Yeah, it's a lot.
yeah.
All right.
Read it up.
You can pick.
It's a little noisy, so speak up a little bit.
Yeah, pick back up from that point where you finished in the KJV, and pick it up in the GNT from that point, from that verse, the last verse you read, and just keep going down on it, Baba Shop.
This is 1 Esdras, chapter 4, verse 26 in the GNT. Some men are driven out of their minds on the account of a woman, and others become slaves for their sakes of a woman. Others have been put to death and ruined their lives, or have committed crimes because of a woman.
Because a nigga couldn't have no restraint, no discipline. You had to have another man's woman. And then when that woman's husband came and saw you laying up with him, he killed your ass.
Yeah.
Or you had, the scriptures talk about also having a level of discretion with a woman, not telling a woman all your secrets.
Yeah.
That happened with Samson.
Mm-hmm.
Samson was destroyed because of the woman. With all the strength Samson had, Samson was one of the strongest biblical figures. Like, I don't know if it was one stronger than him written about. You know, the amount of strength that he had, like angelic type power in the human body. You know, but what ultimately led him to lose that strength? The woman. Go ahead.
It said, so now do you believe me? The emperor power is certainly great. No nation has the courage to attack him. But once I saw him with Apum, that's the right word for it?
Apame.
Yeah, Apame, his concubine, the daughter did, it said, all the emperor did was look at her with his mouth open. Whenever she smiled at him, he smiled back. And when she gets angry with him, he flatter her and tease her until she is in a good mood again.
That's simple.
Yup. That's simple at its finest,
That's
man.
simple at its finest.
It says, gentlemen, if a woman can do all that, surely there can be nothing stronger in the world.
Right.
The emperor and his official just looked at one another. Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says,
Yeah.
then Zerubbabel began to speak about the truth. Yes, gentlemen, he said, women are very strong, but think how big the earth is, how high the sky is. Think how fast the sun moves. As it rapidly circles the whole sky in a single day. If the sun can do this, it is certain great. It said it is certainly great. But truth is greater and stronger than all of these things. Everyone on the earth honors truth, even praise it. All creation tremble and all before it.
That's why Yahweh Shai gonna come and set the record straight. You know, the scriptures say the earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. They've broken the covenant. You know, all the earth's foundations are out of course. You know, so Yahweh Shai is the ultimate truth that's gonna come. If brother get Psalms 96 behind that, it's a little bit more, right?
Yeah. It said there is not the slightest injustice in truth. You will find, it said you will find injustice in wine, the emperor, women, all human beings, and all they do, and all in everything else. There is no truth in them. They are all, it said they are unjust and they will perish. But the truth endures and is always strong. It will continue to live and reign forever.
There you go.
Yup. Beautiful. I got a real quick one.
Go ahead.
This 2nd Ezra 6 and 27, it says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yeah, and we're in that time, right, where the truth is being declared. And who is the truth? Yahweh Shai. You say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man coming to the Father but by me. So he's the one that's ultimately going to restore order back to the earth, which is beginning with his spirit working upon in his service. Like Isaiah 61 say, the spirit of the Lord is upon me, all right, to preach good tidings. You know, but the thing about it is, all the good news, all the gospel ain't about feeling good. Most of the good news is to correct you, reprove you, rebuke you, admonish you, you know, because you don't know what's right. You have failed far short of the glory of being a true man, you know, but the Lord is about to restore all of that, man.
Yup. It's Psalms 96
And you start at 10.
and 10, okay. And verse 10, it says, say among the heathen that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah reigneth. The world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved.
Yeah. It shall be established that it should not be moved. It's going to be established in what? Justice and judgment, righteousness. The earth is going to be established because everything else is going to be moved out of the earth. The only thing that's going to remain in the earth forever is righteousness. Go ahead.
It says, he shall judge the people righteously. Let the heavens rejoice and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar and the fulfillment thereof.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, let the field be joyful and all that is therein. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, for he cometh. For he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness and the people with his truth.
Yeah. So the truth is found where? In this Holy Bible, through the Holy Spirit giving you the understanding. The true understanding of the Lord's righteousness can only be received through you reading this Bible with the Holy Spirit. And then you're going to understand and see how much things are out of course. Like you're standing up beside these trees are sick. You can see clearly that all these trees are sick, man. It just spoke about how the trees are going to rejoice when truth is restored. The one rule in the law is that the land is supposed to have rest every 7 years.
Right.
Why you think these trees look the way they look? Because they ain't rested in fucking years.
Man.
They ain't rested in centuries. You know, when last time you think a land sabbath been killed, man?
Man, shit.
Not since we was ruling.
Yeah.
But the heathens didn't give a damn about keeping no land sabbath, you know. So that affects everything that grows out of the ground. Even us, we come from the ground. The same elements in the earth is what make up our flesh. So that's why men are not at the strength that they once were. And what caused all this to come to play? The woman. Give me Sirach 25. You had something, y'all?
I was just gonna get Lamentations 5 and 5.
You got it.
Yep. It says, our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. So like you were just going into with the earth, the trees, everything is being pressed, man, to the fullest. So we don't have no rest here, man. We're not gonna get no rest until we get into the kingdom of heaven. But that was,
because the food that we eat that's supposed to restore us doesn't have the nutrients that it's supposed to have in it to fully heal and restore us.
Yeah.
So what is the effects of that? What happens when you don't get the nutrients that your body needs, the proper nutrients? You get sick.
Yeah.
Diseases running the earth, you know? Like, we got the herbs, but the thing about the herbs is they ain't even got the potency that they're supposed to have to heal us properly.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Says Sirach 25.
Yeah, dealing with the woman, Sirach 25 and was it 24?
This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 24. It said, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Right, so everything on the earth is dying because of the woman eating the fruit of that serpent. So that's why death is coming in the earth, man. And the men who the Lord said the woman desire will be to rule over, right? He said your desire shall be towards thy husband, but he shall rule over thee. Well, that's going to be in the end game. And that's only going to be with men who have the truth now.
Yep.
You know? That's like the only men that's truly ruling over their women are men of the Lord. And you still don't have the full, what I'm saying, you got the mindset to rule over your woman. Like you're not gonna let your woman rule over you.
Right.
But she's not gonna submit to that order because she got the seed of the serpent in her. She's got death in her.
Yep.
She can't, and the Lord it's like she's been, and one of the curses was that when she did that, she would be deprived of wisdom. Like she don't got true understanding of righteous judgment. She's incapable of getting that unless she has a man who the Lord is of the Lord's elect.
Yeah.
You know, if she got a man as of the Lord's elect and she's actually submissive to him,
Yeah.
then she can somewhat get, you know,
Yeah.
but she's still not gonna fully be, you know, in order.
And that's her following her purpose then, because what she's in order, you know, following behind a man who has the wisdom.
That's it.
Who has the understanding.
That's it.
So until she gonna be good. She gonna be able to receive that proper understanding on what to do, what not to do. Cause a woman following a nigga in the world who don't know shit, same thing. Hey, you headed down a path where this nigga is leading you down, man.
Yep.
Which is a highway to hell, man. Highway to the hell, lake of fire. You got it. Was it more on that?
That was it on that.
Okay.
Hey, this Genesis 3 and 15 and 16. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman. All right? Enmity between thee and the woman. So that curse is still to this day.
Yeah.
I don't care what type of woman you got. She might know she an Israelite. Them really be the worst ones a lot of times. You know? You still, that curse is there. We don't have our women.
Yeah. Hey, that's why we gotta have your Howard Shaw to come back, man.
That's it.
Brother, if you really love a woman, you want your woman, man. Hey, you want her in order though.
Yep.
You don't just want no woman, man. 'Cause, hey, you understand it's gonna be trouble in the flesh. So you ain't trying to just get no average Keisha, man. That, you know, in your space, got you trying to eat pork. She might do it purposely. Oh, baby, I cooked some greens. You got ham hocks in the motherfucker.
Yep.
You know, no turkey leg, knowing you don't, you know what I mean? Hey, you got wicked women out there. Oh, scripture say that too. In Sirach, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
Yep.
So we're not wicked men. That's why a lot of, hey, brothers in the truth.
That's a Rock 25 too.
You know-
We'll go back there, Baba Shah. Go ahead, I'll keep going.
I was just saying, hey, that's why a lot of men in the truth, you really don't be able to just find that comfort in that woman like that, man. A lot of men don't have women because of that. Because when they get them, it's just like, man, this bitch is bringing more hell on me. She causing more hell than comfort, than her true purpose. So you know, you get her out your space, man. But hey, I always think of that scripture though. Yeah, read that, Baba Kushai, bro.
This is Sirach, chapter 26, verse 23. It said, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man,
Yeah.
but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
See, a godly woman is given to him that fear the Lord. So a woman is going to be in order. A woman is going to, you know, follow that instruction and listen. You know, take heed to what you're speaking and what you're telling her, man. That's going to be what the Lord give us, man.
So that's why a wicked man can be ruled over by a woman because he's wicked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A righteous man not going to be ruled over by a woman. So that's why when we say right here, going back to Genesis, I'm going to continue reading. It says, I will put enmity between the woman and between thy seed and her seed. So you always going to be at straits with this woman because her understanding is the seed of the serpent. Yeah. But the understanding that the Lord gave the righteous men is righteous judgment. You know, to know how we are to live in our purpose and the order. He gave us order. Satan gave Eve confusion, disorder. What's the other word? Lawlessness. You know, it says, it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. That's why women have excruciating pain when they give birth. Yeah. That's a part of their curse.
Yep.
It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Yep.
So, a righteous man is what a woman really desires. You know, her spirit desires that, but her flesh wants to rule over a righteous man. She's never gonna rule over a righteous man because a righteous man knows the order. She can rule over a wicked man because that's what the Lord.
Ordained it.
The woman is a curse to a wicked woman is a curse to a wicked man.
Yep. We see that, man. On a high level, we see a lot of wicked ass women ruling over wicked Jake.
The scriptures say, he shall escape her.
Yeah, that's shit.
So they're the same
yeah,
chapter.
Same chapter.
He shall escape her.
This is Sirach chapter 26. Oh, it might be in Ecclesiastes.
I get this right here while y'all find it. It's all on the same, on the same topic. It says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face. This is Sirach 25:17. And darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. So going back, linking up what the brother read in Sirach 26, a wicked woman is given over to a wicked man. You know? But it say a godly man is going to escape a woman. Y'all got it, bro.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets.
Right, going into their mind, man. Their minds is what? Playing tricks, man, playing games. You notice when a Jake got time, to play games, he can get all the women he wants.
That's what this world about.
Yeah.
The game between a man and a woman, the courtship between a man and a woman in this society is all about games.
Yep.
But in ancient times, it was about a transaction.
Right.
It was about establishing a healthy, beneficial household where the family prospered, about setting up wealth. It was a transaction based upon joining beneficial households, And a woman was always given to a man by her father.
Yeah.
Now women just out in the street, gadding abroad, half naked, playing games, riding the car carousel, whichever nigga can entertain her the most, whichever nigga got the most time, and you ain't ever got no time, whichever nigga can hold the fucking phone all day, answer every fucking text message, that weak ass shit, man. That's what this world has come to be when it deals with the relationship between a man and a woman. Whichever nigga gonna simp the hardest.
Yeah, whoever gonna simp the hardest, man. And there are a lot of simps, man. In the days and times to come, they gonna get just pushed to the side, man. The Lord gonna do away with them. That mindset, that whole simp mindset, man, has to go. You got big, buff, masculine Jake. You think he's some tough guy, man, but when it comes to the woman, he a bitch, man. He folds. Ain't got no control over his woman though.
And even with that, what's that chick name? Brittany Renner. How she did that basketball player.
Yeah.
She used to be at that mine every game. Down to him. He probably thinking that this woman probably, love him.
Yeah.
Really cared about him, but the whole time she was looking at him for the bag. Even with the other dude, what's the called son? The football player.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
Yeah, that ain't Deion's son, but yeah, he played for him.
My bad.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
You got people warning him about the chick. Like sooner or later, she gonna put his ass on child support.
Once he get the big bag, she gonna go for a move. Because she planned it out of him because I know the backstory was she never really liked him.
Yeah.
And then when he started,
somebody told
name getting out there, when he started doing, when he started becoming famous or whatever, started being highly projected to be professional and all that, she got with him, But that's what these women do. You know, they just ready to have a, cause see, their mind is to be independent. They don't want to be with the man for the order of submissiveness.
Yeah.
You know, for the purpose of submitting and the purpose of comforting, the purpose of being a nurturer. They don't want to be that. But they want to be able to get with a man that got money. So when they see the opportunity to cut ties and get a transaction, you know, gain some type of money, get the bag and escape, they gonna do it. They gonna do it, man.
Hey, sometimes even money ain't enough. Steph Curry, white.
Yeah.
With that going to the curses too, but that's just the mindset of these women.
Yeah, she don't get enough attention.
What the fuck? Bitch, I gave you everything. You got kids with me. You know what I'm saying? You my wife. You got that honor. You know, this
No,
one of
you
the
got plenty
greatest.
of money.
Come on, man.
That's what Scotty
What
did.
else you fucking want? Tyrese, what else you want from me? What else you want from me? What else you want? God damn. That ain't enough. That made me think of the picture, you know, Jake holding the world for the one. That won't be enough, man.
Nope.
You can give her the world, that ain't enough, man. She
But
want more.
King Solomon.
So,
King
come on,
Solomon.
man.
He couldn't give his women enough, and he didn't lack anything.
Come on.
He couldn't give his women enough. All his women had everything. You know? But it's in this world, it'll never be enough.
Never be enough.
You know? They were going into that on one of these podcasts, and they were talking about how if a woman got a man that make $50,000 a year, she gonna leave a $50,000 a year man for a man to make $100,000. If she get a man that make $100,000, she gonna leave a $100,000 man for a man to make $1 million. If she get $1 million man, she gonna leave a $1 million man for a man that make $100 million, and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
Like Chris Brown said, one of his greatest hits, these hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to be. It's not in them to be loyal. The seed of the serpent has corrupted their mind. What he say in that same chapter? Amongst 1,000 men, he found one.
That's in verse 28.
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 28. Was yet my soul seeketh, but I found not. One man among 1,000 I have found, but a woman among all those I have not found.
Yeah, he found one. You know? So the scriptures say, who can find a virtuous woman? You know, her price is far above rubies.
Yep.
Because the price to get a righteous woman is to commit to the ministry of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. In order to restore righteousness, Yahweh Shai knew what had to be done. He knew it went no way. Man, you think it's coincidence that it ain't no passages in the Bible that say anything about Yahweh Shai dealing with a woman, even looking at her, talking to a woman in a manner like he wanted to get with a woman. That was the mission. He knew he knew. That was him right there that wrote that.
Yep.
That's his spirit. King Solomon's the same spirit.
That's right, bro.
So he knew back then. And when he came as himself, he knew, like, yep, it ain't nothing you can do to get your woman back except for sacrifice your life to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep. Oh, man. Boy, Jake in the... That just made me think... I know you know what I'm thinking of. Jake in the world... Well, Jake was in the truth, and when he went back in the world, he got a woman. That was what he was like.
He couldn't get no woman the whole time.
He couldn't get no woman the whole time.
Yeah.
But when he went back in the world... It was
Then he
like
right
that.
back did a nigga under the Christmas tree
Man,
and the mistletoe.
yeah. Taking pictures. And
Throwing up the devil horns and shit.
Going all the way off. But, you know, that speaks to your point, though, bro. When you know, you know. That's why you got to use wisdom when it comes to the woman, man. You know? You can't fall behind a goddamn woman, you know, because, hey, she is powerful, man. She does have strength. But you got strength, too. Your power is what? Knowing who you are, man. You know? And keeping that standard for yourself, man. Not, you know what I mean? That's lowering your standards, man. Going, listening and got your head up a woman's ass, man. That's weak.
And then Christianity has automatically taught you to be a simp for a woman. Look at Beelzebub, man. Where all these fucking flies come from, bro?
Yeah, I think they doing this shit, bro.
That's crazy. Now because we messing with his product. We talking about his product. So Satan bringing it, you know what I'm saying? I get it now. I understand, Satan. I know you mad, but we talking about your product. But anyway, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
So I was dealing with this Jake, right? Concerning Christianity, he a Christian, right? And so, you know, where we work, it be a lot of women.
Yeah.
So every time he see a woman, he be looking, you know what I'm saying? And he the main one like, man, I ain't gonna cheat on my woman. I just know me. I never cheat on my woman. I never cheat on my woman. But I was like, bro, so you don't think, I'm speaking worldly, because there ain't no such thing as fucking cheating.
Yeah.
You cheat in video games and sports. You don't cheat, like, the only thing it is sin, right? But dealing with a woman, there's no sin in you having multiple women, nigga. So I'm asking them about Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you don't think Steph Curry ever stepped out on Aisha? No, man, I don't see. I don't think, no way, man. I said, this nigga been in the NBA for 17 fucking years. You don't think he ever hit nothing else outside of that? And he knows
the status he on?
The status he on?
Yeah, man,
You out your fucking mind? You know? But nah, man, I don't think so. I said, so you think Aisha stepped out on him? Of course she fucking have. She went to the fucking red table talking to the other bitch, Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett, yep. Madness.
And talking about she don't get enough attention. So of course she have, man. You know? But in the scriptures, a man, as long as he's not dealing with another man's woman, he can have as many women as he wants. Okay? So the thing about it is, a lot of you Jakes, and this is the example I gave him. If the woman told you can have multiple women, some of you niggas that simple to be like, nah. I said, so if the woman, I told the nigga, I said, man, so if you got the woman of your dreams, I said, if you got the woman of your dreams, and she said the only way you could be with her is if you take 5 more women with her, you wouldn't do it? I just not the type of guy, I couldn't do it. Man, get the fuck away from me, dog. Get away from me. Get away from me.
You niggas, these the niggas we talking about.
That's the epitome of simplicity.
Yeah.
What this
He
word
the
called
king.
gentleman.
Come on, man.
That's what this word called
Hell,
gentleman.
a woman don't even want a nigga like that.
I said,
though.
nigga, the woman of your dreams tell you the only way we can be
She don't want
together
no nigga like
is if you take 6 more other women with me.
Right.
This nigga said, nah, I'm not that type of guy. I just don't believe in that.
Yeah.
See what Christianity has done to these niggas?
Yeah, damn.
Did a number. Did a number on him, man. Hey, Jake like that gotta go though, bro. That's what we speaking on, man.
They got to get out of there.
They gotta get out of there.
They got to get out of there. But see, you deal with Jake in the world, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to supplant, like, and have conversations without, you know what I'm saying? Just to see how simple Jake fucking is. You know? You know what I'm saying? I go to church. I said, you talking about the same church that they read the Bible in? I said, nah, you see, they fucking y'all up, man.
Yeah, man.
They fucking y'all up. And then you got Nate and them teaching that bullshit.
Come on, man. Yeah, which will further let you know, hey, these men sold out. That ain't in the scriptures, man. Where you getting this from?
Abraham
Them
had
niggas
multiple
really
wives.
more, yeah. They basically Israelite Baptist church, man.
That's
You know?
it.
Yeah,
That's it.
Israelite Baptist church. There's that Baptist church doctrine shit, man. They pushing one woman. Come on, sister, got the women doing their own little groups together, telling each other how to take care of your man. Man, what the fuck is that in the scriptures, man?
Right.
Y'all going off. But hey, a lot of them sipping.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get, man, you gonna get up out of there, man. That time is coming to the end. We're nearing the time, man. All the things we're speaking on, man, Lord about to do away with this shit, man. You're about to do away with it. We're getting closer and closer to the end where you're gonna have to be a real man, you know, real true men. Or you how about Shema Shai? Hey, that's who he's dealing with. And these women gonna see it. They gonna see it. Hey, he good. He ain't panicking, he ain't, you know, he not worried like that. He comfortable. That's because of wisdom and knowledge. That's gonna be the stability of our times, man, or what we going through in our walk, man. They gonna see and know, like, yeah, they different. They not phased. They not worried. They not panicking. You know, those are real men right there. Other men gonna see it. Damn, dog, you know, I have Jake that do that sometime, man, to try to push they weak, you know, effeminate energy on you. Yeah. I had to get around a Jake like that, man. I used to work with a Jake like that, man. Nigga panicking, always got something he crying about and just keep throwing it on me. I'm like, bro,
I'm straight.
I'm straight. What you afraid of?
Try to panic and fret and
man,
shit.
the CV hit the nigga was, man, he damn near ran away. Half our customers. I'm like, bro, you can't do that shit, man.
Over here, all that
Hey, where you mask, man? Like, damn, bro. Chill out. We good, man.
You got the shot?
Yeah. You believe it? You got the shot, man? Huh? Man, that shit women do. A man gotta be men. You can't go into these times, you know.
Yeah.
And then all the shit ended up being was, you know, something like
mirrors.
the flu. Yeah, smoke and mirrors, man.
Fucking hoax with it really
But
was.
you know, well, you know, I don't even want to speak on that too much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you trust and believe in the Lord, man, you supposed to stand on that. Where your faith at, man?
Yeah.
That's what time we're coming into is where, hey, your faith, your kahunas, you gonna have to stand on that, man. You know, you have to stand on the fact that, hey, I know the Lord is with me, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me outside of Him ordaining it. You know, using wisdom. So, hey, the woman, man, you know, hey, they had a purpose, but right now, man, hey, we really ain't in the time for that, man.
Yep.
You know, Scripture speak on, hey, what Paul say, hey, they that had wives be as though they had none. You know, you got to be in the mindset of, like, you ain't even got a woman. If you get one, cool. Do your thing, man, enjoy it. But just know, that ain't your woman. Just know you got your turn just like every other person before you and after you. So just, hey, understand what you're dealing with, man. But yeah, we can get ready to wrap, man. What you got, brother?
I was gonna get about you can't be the Lord's disciple unless you lose.
Okay.
You know,
girl. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
you gotta forsake your woman.
Yep. Yeah, that's I like that one in Matthew too.
This is
19.
Michael,
Yep.
chapter 7, verse 10. It said, then. This is Michael chapter 7, verse 10. It said, then she that is my enemy.
And they ain't even went on that side, huh?
Exactly.
That's crazy. You got it. Read loud.
This is Michael chapter 7, verse 10. It said, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is thy Lord, thy power? My enemy shall be, it said, my eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. And the time's coming, hey, these women finna be trodden down. Yep. Like, no, the Lord is done letting Eve, hey, run around all rapidly, living her life at ease, living her life comfort. And you seeing a lot of these women getting all up on TikTok, all up on social media, talking about something, they going through it. They gotta pick and choose where they gonna pay their bills or feed themselves or feed their child.
Yep.
Because, hey, it's sooner or later, hey, the Lord gonna put the spirit on Donald Trump, hey, to cut this child support shit, cut all the government's assistance that you women be using.
Right.
So, hey, it gonna come a time, hey, because Eve is really your enemy on this side. She's not here to help you. 2/3 of the Israelite woman. I'm not speaking of the 1/3, the 1/3 of the elect woman. But I'm talking about the 2/3 of the Israelite woman.
Yep.
They're your enemy. And you follow her, hey, you're gonna be your downfall in the end.
Yep. Right, brother. Yep.
That's it on that.
And this is the book of Matthew chapter 19. This is the book of Matthew chapter 19, starting at verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?
Yep. Hey, we're forsaking everything, man. What you gonna say, something?
No, you got it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we're forsaking everything. That's part of a losing on this side is losing a woman. That's one thing Jake had the biggest issue and problem with is giving that woman up, man. You know, because you naturally grow attached to her, especially when you pop her, you get that bond with her, you think that's your woman. You literally think that's my woman.
Yep.
So yeah, you want her forever. Jake won't get his woman, you want to take her in the kingdom. Yeah, baby, we gonna have this, I'm gonna deck you out in the kingdom, and then the woman cheat on you with a nigga riding a bicycle. You got it, bro. Nigga ain't even got a car. He get your woman. Here it is, you a man of the Lord, you on the highways of hell, preaching, teaching every week.
Yeah.
You know, you helping her out, you know, taking care of her, making sure she good, and that's what they do. But hey, that's what the brother just read in Micah, man. They're not with us right now, man. These are not our women, man. All right, they gonna have to see it to believe it. They gonna have to see the Lord dealing with us, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of Jake, they gonna have to see the Lord. Hey, he dealing with those men. Then they gonna believe, man. You know, but that's why you gotta have your mindset focused, and your faith has to be on 100, man. Knowing, hey, we're not gonna win right now, man. You gotta forsake that. Fuck the damn woman, man.
Your heart got to be on the truth.
Yup.
It says, then answered Peter and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man, and this is the regeneration.
Yep.
This is their time. Okay? This is the last generation. All right? Before Yahushua comes back. It says, in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
That's it, man.
So the Lord gonna restore order to its proper fashion. You know, the woman is gonna go back to her proper order, and she's gonna be back in her right mind.
Yep.
Okay, to know. Because see, women in the ancient world, it was their mind to please their husband. Look at Leah.
Yeah.
Look, you know what I'm saying? Look, when she was doing everything she could to please Jacob.
Yep.
Yep.
And she honored. It was an honorable thing to bear children, even though it was painful. It was painful back then as it is in this time, because wickedness has far exceeded the ancient time. You got women laying down on their back, trying to push a baby out, like you're in the most vulnerable position. Like the hardest things to do, even when you training in the gym to work out, the most vulnerable position is when you down on the floor. The easier lifts are the ones where you up on your feet, you know, or sitting up, because you got your legs up under you. You putting all that pressure on your back trying to
Push out.
and that's what these doctors got your ass doing. Then shooting shit all in your spine and shit.
Yeah.
You know, numbing your spine, fucking you up. Got to cut you open. Back in the ancient time, them women was dropping them babies out, even though it was painful. You know, but they cherished childbearing. Now you got women now aborting babies at an all-time high.
Right.
You know, bitch already got the pill right there on the nightstand.
Yeah, the plan B.
Yeah, already got the pill right there. We ain't gonna be doing none of that shit in the kingdom, man.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't gonna miss.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be purpose to have. Like we gonna be fruitful and multiply. Like for real. That's why the Lord said, "What? Can you imagine the peace of mind we gonna have in the kingdom just having sex?"
Yeah. Not worried. Not worried if she
I ain't
been
worried
with
about
somebody
it.
else.
Child support, she been
You
with
gonna
nobody
protect
else.
something? Nothing.
You know, is she fertile enough?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Everything will be right.
Yeah.
Now you got, you
You
know.
gonna, when you sleep with a woman, you're gonna be expecting a baby.
Yeah.
You be like, yeah, I know a baby. I put one in her tonight.
Yeah.
For real, you really put one in her.
Yeah, for real.
you get you know how Jake said that shit in the world, man. I think I put one in her tonight. Nah, nigga, that's gonna be our purpose to put one in them. Put 10 in them. You trying to see how many they can have at one time. Gonna be breaking records in the kingdom, man.
Litter. Hey, a litter.
Yeah.
Jake want a litter, man.
Yeah.
Let's see how many I can have.
10 boys.
10 boys, all of them. Come on, woo. Man, that's beautiful.
And see, that's what the Lord, he's gonna give us, man. That joy. The joy of bearing children, and the joy of your woman, the joy of the land, the joy of your sisters, your brothers, your mother, you know? We don't got that now.
Nope, hell no. Yeah, man.
It's the fight.
Yeah. So hey, we coming back into that mindset of knowing what we got coming to us, man. Which is the reason why brothers are out here giving it up on this side, man. Fighting. Understanding, hey, we'll get it all back in the kingdom. Lord willing, we are those men, man. We are that chosen. You know? Or did you have anything else? So hey, Lord willing, this was edifying for the elect. Once again, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
All right, we're going to give double honors to the elders and the apostles at GMS, and salutations and blessings to the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
Beautiful.